All right, guys. So we're here at the Capitol. We are meeting up with good old Doug Fiefia. He is a state legislator, and I'm excited to kind of walk through a day in the life with good old Doug. Let's roll. Dude, I'll always remember that you were the first one to tell me I needed to get on social media. Do you remember that?
Yeah, dude. It was crazy.
That was back in the day, dude. Back in the day, dogs.
Dude, because I could see how special, like, what you had and the stuff you learned. And I was like, dude, people need to know about this. Like, you've got to share it. So this is the House of Representatives. This is the chamber. This is where we sit down and vote. What's cool about this whole thing is, like, this whole view, you can see the Senate, the Supreme Court. The second level is the executive branch, so the governor's kind of side.
Yeah.
And the whole idea behind this Capitol, which is different than other capitals, is transparency. You can see all forms of government, or the three branches of government, from one place. The Supreme Court is directly across from here.
How often do they do like renovations to this place? Do you know? I mean, is this all originally built, or?
No, there's been remodels. So they actually just remodeled the first floor that you walk in. They did kind of that whole first floor. And I think they just kind of pick different areas to remodel as needed. But
and as a legislator, they give you have access. Do you have keys to the whole building, basically?
Yeah, my key card basically gets you
anywhere,
wherever you need to. Yeah, outside of like people's personal offices or like.
I feel like when we were talking about us being in Green River, we've always talked about entrepreneurship. You're obviously an entrepreneur. You've built your business, your construction business. When did you want to become a politician? Because I feel like that wasn't ever in the plan until like recently.
Yeah, dude, it wasn't in the plan. It wasn't on my bingo card, dude. That's the crazy thing is, like, you know, I was started the construction company and was also working in tech, and this was never a part of the plan.
Yeah.
And it's funny, the name of this podcast is like, the no rescue part of it is like, no one's coming to save us or our children. And it got to a point where, like, you know, you see problems, and I, like, probably like you, it's like you see a problem, you identify it, and you're like, dude, what the heck? Like,
yeah.
And part of me at that time was like, oh, someone's gonna fix this, right? Someone's gonna come and do this. And after like a bunch of these problems not being fixed, it's like, dude, someone's gotta step up.
Someone's have to do it, yeah.
And I could either complain and wait for someone to do it, or I could just
step up to the plate
and do it. Yeah, man, opportunity comes and you jump.
Yeah.
And it just everything moves so quickly. After we decided, yes, we're gonna do this, it was like, all right, let's go all in. Let's get our team together. Let's run the campaign.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, people ask, like, are you like planning all these steps, right? Because people realize, like, you've taken some quick steps early on. You pass a huge bill your freshman year. And I think sometimes politics can be very calculated. A lot of people like to say, okay, I'm gonna run for this, then I'm gonna run for this, and then I'm gonna be the governor, or I'm gonna be in Congress. And dude, honestly, it's all been just organic.
Yeah.
And people might watch this and laugh and say, yeah, whatever, like, you're planning it all, it's all calculated. But honestly, like, this is all straight up organic. I see an opportunity and I jump, and I'm like, hey, there's an AI opportunity here. We've got to fix this. And I mean, no one plans to go against the president's one big beautiful bill when he's from your party.
100%.
And then you're calling out all of your federal delegation to be like, what are you guys doing? This is terrible. Why? This should not be in the one big beautiful bill. And then I'm calling all of my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to say, hey, I'm writing a letter. Will you guys all sign it? And initially, I think everyone's like, whoa, what is this? What are you doing? And just seeing people like, oh, yeah, this is actually the right thing. We should be doing this.
Yeah.
And it just happened, man. And then I put it on my social media, I announced it, and then the news is calling, like, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know this was a story. And they're like, well, anytime you go against President Trump, it hits the headlines. And so, yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. It just all happened so quick, but now kind of seen as the technology and AI person in the state legislature, which is cool to take on. It's a huge and important issue because of the way that technology is taking on our lives, our kids, and it's cool that I have a seat at the table when it comes to how are we gonna move forward as a state and as a country when it comes to technology. This is kind of where the magic happens, but a lot of the groundwork happens in my office, so we'll go check that out.
Cool.
So this is the office.
Spot.
So when I was student body president, we had a
Student body president what?
Utah State.
2 times in a row, baby.
2 times.
Aggie royalty.
Go Aggies. I had the U State logo came out. Nike just created it, and I had a big canvas of it made, and on the side of the canvas I had everyone sign it. So when we came in here, I was like, man, what can we do? This would be tight if we could get something to sign. And so Jocelyn just Jimmy rigged and homemade this, and
that's awesome.
Just have everyone sign as they come in.
I love it. And I love how you have represented all the Polynesians. Hello, Tinata, Star, Tony down here.
Just won this at an auction at a fundraiser.
Nice.
And then I still have my other degrees that I still need to hang up. Student body president, stole. Have some kicks, helmets.
Raise the tide, baby.
Raise the tide.
Raise the tide.
What's up? Have something from Trump's inauguration, a Google hat, Sojo Construction, a bunch of books.
Your brother.
And then my brother. Yeah, man. Gotta honor him, man. He's a big reason I'm here. And then that Bingham High School sophomore class secretary, that's the first election that I ran. It was my sophomore year. Yeah, so.
Who would have thought?
Just gotta remember my roots, man.
Who would have thought? And even then, when you're running then, you never saw yourself in legislation at this level?
No.
Yeah.
No, that was just for fun.
What would you say is like one of your most memorable bills for whatever reason, right? It was so intense. Maybe it took so long. I remember you guys that last day, like you were here like all night, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we finished after midnight. Like at midnight it finished, but then, we still had wrap up and all the things and had to close everything. But I would say the number one bill was the Digital Choice Act, HB 418. It was a huge tech bill.
Data privacy, right?
Yeah, it was around data privacy. Basically allowed us to own, manage, and control our data that we put on social media. Because right now, if you post something on Instagram, Facebook, it's not yours anymore, it's theirs.
Yeah.
And even if you delete it from your profile, it just gets deleted from your profile. You can't see it, but it's on servers. And so this is a huge win for consumers like us who want to control who has our data, who owns it, and what we do with it. And so huge bill, tons of lobbyists fighting it.
Yeah.
Big tech money. And yeah, man, it was kind of the thing that I would say put me on the map of like, who's this legislator trying to change the world in tech? Like, so it was cool.
Well, dude, I appreciate you walking us through. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished in such a short amount of time. I'm excited to dive into the details of that journey, especially mentally. But I appreciate you allowing us and allowing our people to come and see a day in the life, baby, of a legislator. So let's head back to the podcast.
Cool.